Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, and in today's video, sponsored by the makers of Call of Dragons, I want to talk about my spending priorities. I'm going to spin this wheel, probably using gems, and I also will do a little bit of a season update. So let's get started. First, with spending priorities. You see, things for sure changed when they released the reliquaries, specifically the decorations. And before, I would say my primary spend went to artifacts, with secondary levels of spend going toward, things like the wheel. But now I'm going to put the majority of my dollars towards decorations, and my secondary priority for spend is going to be artifacts, which means wheel spinning, I'm probably just doing gems. This will be a gem outlet for me. The way to think about these bundles is like, you got a lot of gems out of these bundles in terms of value from the vouchers, but you know what? Here's the thing. There's only so many dollars I can spend in a month. When I do, I use my dragon tickets. I use the official site linked down below. That's not a sponsored link or an affiliate link or anything. It's just like the best way to go and buy stuff, as far as I know, is you buy the dragon tickets and you get 10% extra value in dragon coins. But if I can spend gems here to spin this wheel, then this is what I'm going to do, because I don't know that I can spend gems to get the decoration stuff that I want to get. So this is where my gem spending's going. Long story short, 70,000 gems, 100 spins. We do this, okay? And we get as far as we get, and I probably max out Yun-Ming in this video. That's my expectation for what I'll do. And I'll explain why in just a minute, all right? So let's start with how far am I on this hero? And, where do I expect to land? So I am 0 out of 75 with 3 skills remaining. 5, 4, 4, 4. So I need a lot. I probably only get about 100. And then I just use my universals and wrap things up, all right? Finally max this guy. Why would I max him now? Well, here's the thing. I'm fighting in, a season. Oh, no tokens, really? Okay, 1 token? Bro, come on. So I'm fighting in a season, right? So I really do want to have him max out for that. I got Paramount Championship, where that register is going to lock pretty soon. I'd like to have this guy maxed out, all right? Also, the, close of Gen 4 being a relevant sort of token to have is probably coming to a close. I mean, they could add a prior gen hero at some point, and then maybe it'll matter to me, but ooh, that was a good one. That was a good one. 13, 14 tokens in total. That is the moneymaker right there. But we are not getting a lot of 10 spots, so that's the issue here. Rip. Okay, well, sometimes you do great, sometimes you just do okay. Today is going to be one of those days where, oh, there we go, full pull. Today is going to be one of those days where I think we just do okay. And there I got nothing. Oh my God, really? 1 and 2 and jeez. Hey. I don't think I even got 100. Maybe I got like 75. I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to get a lot of tokens here, which is handy. There's another 15. So let's see if I even get 1 single skill up. My intuition is that I did not get... Oh, I got 1. I got almost exactly 1. Okay. Well, there it is. Skill upgraded. Very good. That is a great skill to upgrade. Then I have these G4 hero tokens. I am inclined to just use these and finish off the project. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save my legendary hero tokens. But the G4 tokens, I'm good to do a couple upgrades here and just call it a day. I know there's a couple more free spins, but I'm probably not getting a 10 spot over the next couple days, right? Right? All right, we move those over. There it is. Now he's maxed out for fighting, which is good. And what did I get here? So this skill is giving me slightly more defense. That's not all that relevant. This skill gave me more skill damage, which is nice. That's value. Then over here, when premonition deals damage at a 50% chance to deal extra damage, damage factor 125 times the highest temporary buff stack. So, a little bit of extra damage factor here. in terms of what we can do. And then Premonition, the Awakening, what does it do? While in battle, gain Diviner's Mark for 10 seconds every 30. When it's active, you get 15% magic attack. That's decent. And Premonition now targets 3 things. Really good. Astrologer's Blessing and Inescapable Fate. So this is Astrologer's Blessing, which stacks up, and Inescapable Fate now has 100% chance to trigger, but this still only triggers once every 5. All right. Well, some nice upgrades for sure. And if we zoom out here and talk about the season, you know, we have been battling in this zone over here. It's been a good amount of back and forth and trading downtimes. We are... Ooh. Hey, well, wait a minute. Do I have stuff to do here? We got to go for this guy, or is he going to chill? We'll see if I need to spring into action and do more with this. I think the team's got it. Anyways, if I get a look at my merits for the season, we're up to 9.5. You can't see that because my head was blocking it. 9.5 million merits. A decent start to the season, I suppose. If I get a look at rankings, personal merits, 51 overall. I mean, some of these guys, they're just crazy. They're just crazy. A lot of resource healing. Anywho, it's been fun so far. I would say my all-star performers are my infantry. Mags A is always kind of in style. The new mages are legit. They've been treating me well. And I'm definitely enjoying the artifact variants. Those are fun. A little tedious to set up at times, but definitely fun. I gotta deal with this guy. Lol. Let's get my marksman on this. Hilarious. Okay. Well. Anyways. You know how it goes with burning flags, chat. Towers. These guys have max durability towers, which, yeah, man, those do kind of stick around for a while. Not gonna lie, they take a while to build. They do stick around for a while. He's just gonna walk back now that he can. All right, we'll go back here and go back to burning this thing. But yeah, I did make it into the Tourney of Champions again. I gotta go set up my defense. I haven't even looked at that really yet, so let's get a peek here. So will it show me? Yeah, Paramount Championship. Does it show me what bracket I'm in? I can set my formations. Yeah. Confirm roster. Okay, we can see everybody. Okay. But I guess I'm not able to show... We don't know yet what bracket I'm in. All right. Well, we'll get our defense up and running here. Yeah, I would say, you know, overall, like I was alluding to at the start of the vid, gosh bless. There's some commitment here. Oh, he hit my... hey, what the heck? Bro, hit my frickin' infantry out of there. They're just shielding me away. What do they think? I'm not paying attention or something? Because that is true. I'm not paying attention. Gosh darn it. But whatever, we'll burn these down, get a few merits in the process here. It is what it is. All right. Send this guy back to destroying. I'm gonna have to hit this Darkling. This Darkling's gonna wipe the builders or burners or whatever. Lol. Darklings are too strong. Oh my, this guy. What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? Yeah, Gen 4 mages have served me very well, though, I would say, so far. Pretty happy with their performance overall. And, ooh, looks like this guy's going down to sad face this time. All right, GG. Yeah, but the all-star, you know, for me, I just run infantry over and over and over, as long as I've got the troops to do it with. That's kind of what I'm up to. All right, there it is. Back to burning. Boom. Cool. Yeah, so this is a bunch of back and forth. I don't know. There's been a few crazy reports. I might have favorited a couple that would be worth peeking at. I mean, this is a big one. Big rally. It's tough to trade positive with the rally. Here's a Garrison. Holy moly. 3.1 to 6.8. Sheesh. Anyways. Yeah, some crazy stuff here. 253 sevs for me, 270,000 for them, lol. Anyways. Yeah, it's oh, bro. This freaking guy. And I'm freaking yellow. Okay. Well, that's a little bit of a pain in the ass. He's for sure targeting me here. Okay, buddy. Let's go stun him, I guess. The issue is that he is just sapping all the HP off of everybody nearby. That's the issue. Ay. All right, I'm gonna get back to doing this this task. This task of burning this here flag. You enjoy the vid? Throw a like on here, subscribe. I'd recommend shifting as much as you're spending as you can over to the decorations. That's like a whole topic in and of itself that will probably generate a lot of conversation about the nature of that, decoration giving stats. But, I'll say that I'm sort of used to games having potentially even impermanent ways of gaining stats, like in Rise of Kingdoms crystal technology. Here, at least, you get permanent upgrades from something you're collecting rather than having it erased every KVK. So, oh my gosh, this guy. Ay. All right, chat, I gotta figure this out. Get some mages out here, I guess, to deal with this. I don't know, chat. We'll see. But this is why I play infantry. It's incredible how one or two infantry can just get so much done in a situation where, like, everybody's just trying to mind their own business, burn this little flag. All right, until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies. Take care, everybody.